goes to you, Elizabeth Taylor, the queen, the real Queen Elizabeth of the world, of America.
ReW, Elizabeth was a Pisces and died in Pisces.
I guess she wanted to do that. What do you think?
I think it's an interesting symbol.
That you begin and end in the same sign?
She began and ended in the same sign. I thought that was a little bit interesting. I wonder if she made it to her birthday, and I don't know.
I actually cried when I heard it today. I didn't know I would, and I got a text. Like, people are texting, you know, like...
She's a very sensitive lady.
I met her one time.
I did too, in a restaurant.
Really?
Hell's Kitchen. Yeah.
Really? I don't even remember. I was at some extravagant event, like a friend of mine designed clothes for her, and I got to go, and I just remember it was some fancy party, and she once wrote me a letter, and
Seriously?
She once wrote you a letter?
She did, and gave me a bag because for my benefits in memory of my brother. I asked her if she would come one day because she was such an AIDS activist. She wrote a letter saying, "I can't come, but here's some bags for auction," and she's a sweet lady.
Yeah, she had a really big heart, and she was very sensitive.
And I always remember her on the cover of a magazine as the youngest grandmother. Like, she was like 40, you know?
I didn't know Elizabeth Taylor ever had children. Did she have a child?
She has 4 children, 10 grandchildren, and great-grandchildren.
I didn't know.
Yeah, she's a busy lady. But it is March 23rd. It is March 23rd. TRiXie, thank you for being back as the WhO.
Thank you.
Today, lots of stuff going on this day, March 23rd. Well, it is the day that Amy Fisher's lover, Joey Buttafuoco, was released from jail after 4 months and 9 days. Isn't that funny? Joey got to go to jail for 4 months, and Amy went for, God knows, Amy went forever, and now I hear she's going to be on celebrity rehab. You know, you got to get in a lot of trouble to end up on celebrity rehab these days. I swear to God.
Well, what do you say about this? Why don't they have Mary Jo on the rehab show?
The Buttafuoco?
Yeah.
Why, do you think she needs to go on?
Well, poor thing.
Well,
she still has some side effects from the bullet wound.
I'm sure.
I know what I'd do if I were her.
What would you do if you were her?
I'd shoot that little fucking bitch in the head.
Amy Fisher?
You bet. I'd go after. She'd be in the East River.
Whoa!
If somebody shot you in the head and was screwing your husband, would you go, "Oh, it's well"?
I don't know, but it is the day that Billy Joel married Christy Brinkley. This is their anniversary. Yes. So, you know how that one
That was an unusual pairing up, too.
Yeah. Today is Julian Lennon's first concert ever in San Antonio, Texas. March 23rd. Go Julian Lennon. Yeah. And it was the day that Howard Stern formally announced his run for New York governor. I saw him on TV the other night, and he mentioned, do you remember when I was running for governor? And then he actually said why he stopped running.
Well, why was that?
Because he didn't want to give out his money information. He didn't want to talk about his money. He wanted to keep it private. And I don't understand that, because now these days you send your kid to college and you have to give every single solitary. They want to know every penny you have hidden under a rock, like upstate somewhere. They dig. So he has kids in college. I don't know how he got out of that. And, you know, I guess he has money that they don't know about. Howard Stern.
He's got a lot of money.
He certainly does. It is the day that Lewis and Clark reached the Pacific coast. They did that on March 23rd. What do you think of that?
I do know that I studied Lewis and Clark and found out that it was